Hello everybody and welcome back to Bandle Tale, where, if I remember rightly at the end of last episode, we'd kind of done all of the bits and bobs that we needed to do that didn't require some skills. So I need to kind of go, I'm actually going to go inside my little house for this. I don't know why, I just feel like I want to be in here. Up here. And I'm going to have a quick look through. So, spring-powered legs, charge workbench 2. Let's see where those are. Spring-powered legs. They've got to be here. And charge workbench 2. That would be... Is that a magic one, the charge workbench stuff? Charge workbench 2. So that's 35. That's doable. It's absolutely doable. Okay, tin crafts. Let's see where they sit on the skill tree. They are after... well down the line from spring powered leg. Okay. So I think they would probably come later. Then we've got Sensation Fest, Rich Seed Bed, and Flask Workbench 2. And then talk to Liana. Okay, right. So let's have a look at this Rich Seed Bed and the Flask Workbench 2. So, Rich Seed Bed is right there. And then the Flask Workbench 2 is right there. Oh yeah, and you can see which ones you need by the little things on them as well, the little question marks on them. So I definitely need these two. So I think Flask Workbench 2 and probably then Rich Soil. Is it Rich Seedbed? Rich Seedbed. Okay, those ones I can get first, and I can also, and they will lead me towards the ones that, yeah, so that seems to me like the most sensible way forward. So Rich Seedbed, and then Flask Workbench 2. Can I? I think I need Crusher 2 and Flask 2. Okay, so now we can do the Hungry Hilltop and we can work on getting some more points, 20 points together to do the Charge Workbench 2, for example. That would be absolutely fine. Okay, so we can do that one. And then Sensation Fest for the Groove Spinners. Sensation Fest. I feel like that would be along here somewhere. Sensation Fest? Anywhere? Beachgoers Bash? Not seeing Sensation Fest there, so... I'm starting to see ends of things now. That's interesting, isn't it? Big flag strand. Let's see if it can show it to me from my quest log, maybe. Dancing lessons bring the groove spinners. Okay, yeah, groove spinners in the... So Sensation Fest. Ah, it's right there, okay. In knitting. It's a knitting festival. Well, there we go. Now we know. I see. Well then. Looks like all of the advanced merchants are done there as well. Like, I can get past that now. I've done enough of my stalls. But we still need the giant home upgrade. I want that one. It's going to be cool. Okay. So I would say that Sensation Fest will be an easy one to get. And then also, probably... Tin Crafts is going to take forever. But the Charge Workbench 2 and the Spring-Powered Leg shouldn't be too hard to get either. So we'll repair Coggle after we've done the Groove Spinner and the Hungry Hilltop. That makes absolute sense to me. Alright, so let's start working on how to make a herbal mixture. How's that going to happen then? Who knows? Who knows? Probably on this flask bench thing. Probably need to upgrade it. And for that I need some quick-set rock paste. Oh no. What a pain. Quick-set rock paste. Oh dear. Alright then. I probably make that in this thing, don't I? Alright, quick-set rock paste. I needed it for something else as well, quick-set rock paste. I had like another quest for it somewhere. I need casting press 2. Oh no! Couldn't just be easy, could it? No. No, it couldn't. So we definitely need that rock paste stuff. So, is there anything new that I could do with the things that I've just picked up? Let's have a look. So I just picked up, what was it? Do I even remember what I picked up? The rich seed beds. So I can make a rich seed bed. And herbal mixture. Herbal mixture can be made on flask too. Oh, hang on. Oh yeah, rock paste is needed for flask too. Alright then, so we need to work on rock paste then. So let's pick these woods up and see if we get anything for that. Oh, we did, nice. How about we make some stone and some iron maybe? Can I make anything in here? Gear, glass or brick? I could make some bricks. I turn on the heat aura. I made like 5 bricks. That might be quite good. Yeah. Let's stick a heat aura on and make a few bricks. And then I could maybe make a bit of glass or something. Let's take away that. Let's make some conductive wire. Oh. Boo. Okay, clearly we need to just do that then. And then what else can we make? Those ropes. I don't need that rope anymore though. Make anything on the loom? I'm gonna make some fuzz balls. I kind of need the thread for that though. I feel like I just need to make thread with a unity aura, to be honest. Anything else I could make? Not really. Could go and sell things in the vending machine. Yeah, I might go get the vending machine out for a sec. If I can in this location. I don't know if I can. Yeah, I can. I'm gonna put that out and I'm gonna have a look at the vending machine. I've got another slot there now, so if I made a few clay cups, I could maybe put those in there. I'm sure I had like clay cups and Aussie posters and all sorts of things that I could sell. Yeah. Let's see if I can put them in. So they need to be in my inventory to put them into there. That's interesting, isn't it? Well, let's sell those out of the vending machines. Let's have a little sleep. We made a bit of points. We made a few. So we've made 6. Probably need about 15 or so to get the second version. Let's see. We usually get a decent amount. Okay. Making new things, but apparently making stone is the way forward. Lovely. Made some thread. That helped a bit too. Nice. Alright then. Let's make some conductive wire. Let's make 8 conductive wire. Oh, okay. So apparently our rubber bands are running out. Let's go and pop on a motion aura over here then. With my last band. Wow. Let's just craft a load of loops. Let's see if there's anything to harvest in the greenhouse as well. We've got a few new-ish plants in there that will give points, so that's quite good. In fact, I'll do that before I go to sleep. Gather all my greenhouse stuff. And maybe make some more seeds. Take back my rubber bands. Let's harvest the apples and bananas as well. I think that's me at full points, so I'll sleep it off. And then I should be able to get, well, was it 20 points? It was, wasn't it? So we're up to 15 now. I need to get to 20. So let's maybe make some iron over here or something. It's always useful, isn't it? Have a bit of iron. Apparently I'm needing more motion aura to finish that off. That's fine. But 1.5 points for that, so it's not the greatest in the whole wide world. I'd like to make some more seeds though. Let's make some more. Oh, I'm out of salt. What? No. No. Well then, 2 nest doors we go then. If I'm out of salt. Oh, I can make my workbench carpet. Hurrah! That's 2 points out of my 5 then. Let's go to nest doors and harvest some salt then. I always forget where the workshop is in here. I'm guessing if I don't have oil on me, it's... What is this? Oh, of course, it's the yarnlets. Right, okay. I am in the yarn area. But I did finish everything that I needed to do in the yarn area, didn't I? So... we did all of that last episode. So I do need to have some more teleporting yarn on me. See, what I'm starting to learn by putting everything away is what I actually need to have on me. And it seems like teleportation yarn is one that will need to stay out. You know what, though? Making some more of that with... Oh, I guess I can have a Unity aura... You just need to charge thread, don't you? And get 5 portal yarn. But I can do that with what I've got in here anyway. But I think I had some portal yarn probably in my knitter's chest, which is I think the middle one. I have 109 portal thread. So there we go. Vending machine. Oh yeah, probably because I took the backpack up while the vending machine was still going. That's okay. I sometimes forget where I am because like it's like, oh, it's all nice and green. I must be in like Bandle Central. I go by the colours, but the Knitting Island is just the same as Bandle Central. And also the same as Green Sprouts. Okay, so we're back. Could catch some spiders, that would help as well, probably. I have so many stars, and I have nothing to do with them. So we want to do as much as whenever we go back there, because it's 10 yarn to travel, we really do need to make sure that we do everything we can when we're over there. I've completely forgotten what I came over here to do. I came over here with much purpose. We're trying to make the casting press. Okay. Let me have a quick look at my badges and just see what kind of food stands I need, because that sometimes helps. So I need to collect some mushrooms as well. Is there anything else I needed? Savvy Cellar. So you need to make a noodle tower and saucy flatbread. Well, that's never happening. But we've also got a couple of things. Oh, I needed to do a food stand in Yarnville. Ah. I also need one in Gadgeton. Although the one in Yarnville can wait until I have more things I want to do over there. But I'm feeling like maybe a little food stand over in Gadgeton wouldn't be the end of the world. But definitely, usually I come out of food stands with a decent amount of points. Also these lectures. Oh, Heimerdinger's goggles artifact. Oh, all these artifacts can be used to do these. I like that. Okay. I definitely have the stuff to do a Yordle Studies lecture. And then you get 5 points. Okay. Yeah. I think that's a thing I could do for an extra 5 points. Let's go and dig those artifacts out that I found. It also means I don't have to keep those artifacts in the chest either, doesn't it? So, Heimerdinger's goggles. I think I did sell my Aussie poster, but I think I can also make Aussie posters. So, I don't think that's a problem. I need a bit of ink, though. Okay. I can make some ink. I think we can handle that. Of all the things that it could have asked me for, that's one of the easier ones. So we'll make an Aussie poster, and then I think I can do a little lecture and get points for it. There we are. Need some Aussie posters. Wonderful. That should now allow me to do... Oh. I need a blueprint as well. And also, I don't think I made the Aussie poster. I think I just set it up on the workbench because I'm clever like that. Clever Sheila. So clever, so clever, so clever. So smart. I think I made the ink, but then did I actually make the Aussie poster? No. And then I need to make a basic blueprint. Okay. That should be enough to do my lecture. And that'll be what the portal fishing will be for. And that's actually quite handy, because if you can get like 5 points just straight flat up every time you do a lecture. I see. So you're basically just exchanging these things for Squire's Bloom. Fiddlestick Pumpkin. Will be found with merchants. Alright then. I'm definitely up for doing these lectures then. Cooking lecture, you need to find a golden spatula. Some of them are artifacts found fishing. So these are all fishing ones. Oh, found in chest, gluttonous wards, gluttonous greaves, kites from the vending machine. I found a clockwork monkey. So if I make a goo flask and some sizzle powder, I'll be able to do the chemistry lecture, which is straight away 15 points. Oh, I really like this. This is cool. Alright then. So I got myself my 20 points now that I needed for my, whatever it was. It was the Crusher. No, it wasn't the Crusher 2. It was the Casting Press 2. Oh, I could have done that with 15 points. Wonderful. Well done, me. Still, I found a really good mechanic for getting extra points, and that's not to be underestimated. Okay. Mechanical heat conductor. So we're getting better auras all the time as well. I wonder if you've got something that projects a heat 2 aura, whether that counts as a heat 1 aura as well, as long as you put it higher. I will have to play around with that the first time I get a 2nd grade aura. Okay, so now what we can do is... Oh, I got a mage's cap. Should we put that on? That sounds amazing. You're a wizard, Harry! Okay. So, I need to... I like my gunner helmet a lot, but I'm going to wear my wizard's cap for at least a little while. Although my hair is pretty too, you know? Got a lot of bands that I can make better. Right, okay, so we now need to upgrade the casting press to level 2. For that, I will need another piece of durable rope, because of course I do. But I did make a whole bunch of stuff, so hopefully the durable rope shouldn't be too hard. Right, so no, it's on this one, isn't it? It's on the main workbench, so it is durable rope. And for that, I need a bit of reinforced thread and a growth aura. Okay. Reinforced thread requires some thread and some... Okay. So first thing I need to do is make some thread. And what I need to do is like stick a unity aura next to this thing and just go. In fact, if I moved it, I don't think I'll be able to move it while it's working, but if I moved it across one, I could have the motion aura on this side, and I could have one of those things on that side, even if I was moving it around until I could be bothered to make a proper one. Like, do I have enough for another... it's auras, isn't it? For another motion, heat, no, magic conductor. I need a little bit more chitin and a little bit more basic blueprint, but yeah, I could easily make another one. That's not too hard, is it? Wonderful. Let's take my iron and see if I get any points for that. A few, yes. Lovely. And then once the thread is finished, I'll put on the enhanced thread. And then we'll take a snooze. Well, I got 7 points to put in there, so that's really good. Always finding new ways to get points. Okay, so we need to go to... growth aura. Make me a durable... Oh no, I need to make the reinforced thread. No! Let's turn on the motion aura. Reinforced thread. It'll probably be done by the time the growth aura comes out. I only need one, right? Yeah, I only need one. That shouldn't be too hard. It's basically almost done already. Come on, little reinforced thread. And in fact, I'm going to make another couple. Because there's no doubt I'm going to need it. Durable rope. Let's craft you. Lovely. Nice job. And let's head over here. And see if we can upgrade this thing, which I can now. Perfect. So now I should be able to make quick set rock paste. With spider webs. Okay, so I picked up all of my spider traps, I think. So what I'll need to do, there's one right here. Pop down a couple of Bandle spider traps. And I think there's a couple like all the way up here. I really need better legs. I definitely need the oil to be on me, not just in a chest, because that doesn't seem to be working. So portal yarn and oil seem to be important. The rest, not so much. Let me head over to, like, so things for crafting just seem to be fine. There's no, like, as far as I can tell, there's no, like, inventory stacking stuff going on here. Oh, hang on. I'm putting things in totally the wrong place. Or am I? No, I'm not. The gunner helmet is in the wrong place, so that should be in, like, a chest over here. Along with my Aussie Party posters. And all of my red stuff. Now then, that won't fit in red stuff. And the iron should go in there as well, but no room for bricks. I very much do feel like another chest is required. Also, I'm going to do the thing. We are going to move this over here. This over here. So we've got things either side of the thread. Okay. I hope the pocket rooms can get upgrades eventually. That would be really cool. I'm going to take the bands away. And then I am going to put on... I'm going to take this. I'm going to put on a Unity aura. And then I should basically be able to make... Oh, it's Unity and... Oh, okay. Unity in motion. And then you can make free thread. You can make thread for free. It's still hard to say, isn't it? So yeah, you do that, and the thread is just comes to you. Lovely. I love aura crafting. It's amazing. Just like the upcycled junk. So if I want to make like some stone, I stick on an upcycle aura, and I just stick on some stone. Although technically I didn't need to do that because I'm actually just making stone out of the junk that I've got, but oh well, never mind. So how much bands have I got? How many bands have I got? 10, so that's fine. And I need to go to sleep because I've just completely managed to somehow fill up my bubbles. I filled up my bubbles. Right then, so now, quick set rock paste we need. So to do that, I'm going to need a heat aura too, because of course I am. Because of course I am. Right then, let's see, what do we need to get heat? I'm sure I've seen this recently. So I need one more point And then we can get... maybe I'll get that from my Unity thread. I don't know. On my rocks. Can we have another point from the rocks, please? Yay! Perfect. I'll go take another little sleep. And then we can get our whatever we need to get our heat aura 2. And then I can play around with what aura 2s need. So a mech heat conductor. Unlock. Lovely. Oh, this is so funny. Okay. So to make a heat conductor 2, I think that's allowed me to maybe do some upgrades on my carpets? Not sure. Or maybe I need to make the carpets? Or maybe it's showing that it can go on the carpet or the work carpet. Yeah, I think that's maybe what it's showing. Okay, anyway. We need some iron spikes, a brick, and an advanced blueprint. So that's not too hard. But where do I make it? Is it on here? Oh, you know what? It's not. It's probably like on here, isn't it? So I need it out here so that it can give a heat aura to the... Oh my goodness. That's just too much, isn't it? I'm needing things basically to be on their own with auras around them. Because I definitely need... I need this to have... To make portal yarn, that needs to be next to an aura. But so does this. Oh, goodness me. Okay. I think I'm going to make a whole new extra one of those in here. The second level one is just going to be made in here. That is a decision I'm making. I'm not sure if that's a good decision or not. So casting press 2, I'm just going to need a bit of durable rope again. Durable rope. And for that I'm going to need a growth aura. So I'm just going to bring one of my aura things over. Eventually I'll have it set up. I'll have enough space and I'll have enough of a setup that like everything will have its own aura stuff to either side. But I think whatever I do, I may continue to have to move things around. At least it's easy to do. You know? So where are we at? We're at durable rope growth aura. Okay. I'm going to make a couple. Could be a bad deal, but I feel like it might be a good idea, to be honest. Unity aura and emotion aura. Okay then. So this one at the moment, I'm just going to use it for like sprouting orbs and bouncy balls and casting molds and things like that. And then I'm going to have a separate one for the quick set rock paste because I need a casting press 2. Although apparently this is already a casting press 2. Oh, I don't know. Why is that even a thing? But apparently I'm making another one. And it's gonna go here. And then that thing's going to move. And then... I'm going to make a charge... a mech heat conductor. I'm going to build it. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if, like, the aura ones work with this. So I need a flame blossom seed. Ah. How interesting. Let's go and make one. Oh, do I have no sprouting orbs? Okay, just gonna go make a sprouting orb first, because that is apparently needed. So we make a sprouting orb. What? I don't have no vines. Oh, I'm not even the right place for vines. Gotta run away. I gotta run away to green sprout so I can go get vines. Bye everyone. Thanks for the lecture. We're super fun. Okay, so we'll finish working on this over here then. And if we go around the back of the house and underneath the bridge here, that's where the vines are. And I can gather a few of those. And I can make some sprout balls, and I can use the sprout balls to make the blossom seeds, and I can use the blossom seeds to make... Oh, I'm at the building thing. Wrong one. Okay, sprouting balls. So we'll use those to make blossom seeds. We'll use blossom seeds to charge the furnace. We'll use the furnace to make the rock paste. We'll use the rock paste to upgrade... I forget what we're even upgrading anymore. I've gotten that far with it. It's cool. That's how far we've gotten with it. I'll look it up and remember later. It's cool. Oh, I needed salt as well for some reason. Why did I need salt? I can't even remember why I needed salt. Let's make some flame blossom seeds. And hopefully I shouldn't need to do this too often. We'll harvest the bananas and apples as well. Oh good, I get 3 per round, which is quite nice. Okay, so we need to put this on. Heat aura 2. And then we need that for the quick set rock paste, but I don't have any spiders. Oh no. Where did I put my spider traps? Let me guess. All my spider traps. All my spider traps are back in Bandle Central. Oh. Okay. Let's go back to Bandle Central. We're getting closer. It's okay. It's fine. It's just working. Honestly. Let's pop the backpack down and then we'll go and find the spider traps. Quickly, quickly. They should be done. I'll just take this one for now. I'm in a rush, so... because the aura is working at the moment. I need to go and make the spider silk quickly. Oh no, the aura ran away. Okay. So the aura... No, it didn't. It didn't. It's still working. Cool. So, quick set rock paste. Go, make 2. So I need 1 for Palmer, and we also need to try and find mushrooms from somewhere. Free thread! Got a lot of elastic bands to recharge as well now, so... That's what my first rock paste. So what did I need that for? I was upgrading something. Was it the potion thing? Flask workbench. I need 2. Okay. So I'm going to need to go and get my other spider so I can make a third one. Because I need 3. I need 2 for the upgrade on the flask bench, and I need 1 for the quest. I get the spider. I may as well put the trap back down. I will eventually find a leg I like. Clockwork one's not bad for just mooching around the place in general. Oh, okay. We need to desperately upgrade, charge up some bands as well. So let's make some more spider web. Okay, so we need more. Oh, am I out of clay entirely? Wow. Alright then, let's head over to the clay pits. I'll charge all my bands first so it can set them going again as well. Okay. Rubber, I never knew rubber bands would be so important in this. I'm going to also dream so I can add my points up. So I've got 9 more points already, which is quite nice. So off to the underground clay place. The scrapyard, I believe it was called. That's the one. So we're off to the scrapyard. And we're going to go and get some clay from our clay pits. And then we'll set them going again. Because of course, we totally set them up last time. To be fair, I was really low on elastic bands previously. It's only been, you know, in the last couple of hours or so that I've made loads more. I unlocked the ability to make the rubber balls, and that's been a lot better. Okay. I do need to check with like all the merchants and stuff and see if any of them have got like any of the things. And I will have a quick look at this because I'm waiting for the clay anyway. And just see if they've got any artifacts I can buy. I've got loads of money. So if they've got cool... I can just buy the groove spinners. Wow. Aroma oil, advanced blueprints, parchment. Okay. What do you have? Rock salt. Maybe I'll buy a bit of that, because, like, then I don't need to go all the way back to Nestor's. What about you? Bard's mask. Yeah, I'll buy a Bard's mask. I feel like that's a good use of my money. I should probably, like, start working on that, because it's good for skill points, isn't it? The merchanting, because if you can buy all of the... Let's see what a Bard's mask does. It might be one to keep for later. I might need the tech to go up a bit to go with it, but let's see. Oh no, I need paint and fancy ink. Paint can be made... Alright then, that's not too bad. Let's see if I can make some paint. Then I can do another lecture with my Bard mask. It's on my flask thingy, so... Not yet, but maybe when I upgrade it. Which I can. Can I make paint yet? No. Okay. Oh, what was it I was trying to make from here? Fancy ink, levitation potion, growth dust. Oh, here we are. Paint. Yeah, I can if I have a sprouting orb. Nice. I want to make herbal mixture, so I need to try and find mushrooms, which I can find in Yarnville, Green Sprout, or by the looks of it, I think that's Bandle Central, isn't it? Is that the thing for Bandle Central? Yes. So, somewhere around here I can find mushrooms. Can I... do I have, like, the mushroom gathering skill? Do I need some kind of mushroom gathering skill? Would not surprise me if I did. Yolk shroom patty. Well, let me have it. The quick way to find that would be to go to the map and see if it's showing under what the things I can grab. So yeah, mushrooms are showing as a thing I can grab. It shows me all the places I can get it. So it looks like we're off to Vagar's lair. I wish I knew before that I could just click on a thing to know where it was. Most of the time I'm alright at finding it, but I swear map skills are so important. So Vigar, I'm off to get your mushrooms. I'm coming for them in my wizard's hat. I don't know why that makes a difference. But isn't that a wizardy thing to do? Go collecting mushrooms, right? Possibly one of the most wizardy things you could do. Let's have a look. I do believe I've already harvested that chest. Yes. So now all these mushrooms on the wall are now harvestable, which is kind of cool. 3 mushrooms from there. Are there any more for any more? There's another one over here. Wonderful. So I've got 6 mushrooms now, so I can make some paint, and then we can go do another lecture. And the lectures are basically like little collections. You don't actually even have to do the lecture. You just have to sort of like put the stuff in and you get the points back out. Which I think is wonderful. That's a good use for money. It's a good use for having a vending machine out at all times. Which I don't do nearly often enough. I could be doing it right now. I could have the vending machine out right now. Do I? No. So let's do it. Let's put it out. So I've got my boats. And I did have clay cups in there. I don't know if they've gone back into their chest or what. Or whether... whether they just got sold or whether they came back to me. No, it looks like they didn't come back to me. That's fine. So they must have gotten sold. Or maybe we can make some more, or some, like, I did have some, like, firefly lanterns and stuff. And Aussie posters. So why don't we sell the firefly lanterns as well? Put those in the second slot. Okay, nice. So what was I doing now? More quick set rock paste and paint. We were making paint as well, weren't we? I need a sprouting orb. Okay. Making 2 sprouting orbs. I may as well make some more while the aura's on anyway. Okay, so now I can make some paint. Lovely. And then let's go and make that into a lecture. And get ourselves some more points I can spend on things. Oh, I need fancy ink. Okay. I forgot about the fancy ink. Sorry. I'm surprised I'm out of fancy ink. I made loads of it, but obviously I've just been using it liberally. I need a precision aura over here. Okay, time to move things about. Probably best to leave that there, to be honest, the loom. Unless I particularly need to put an aura on it. I really need, like, things where I either need a thing to either side, or like this one, I need an aura to either side. Those need to be in the slots with 3. It'd be lovely if I could upgrade this pocket to have more spaces, though. That'd be amazing. Okay, so now I just need to put on a precision aura. And I need to make my fancy ink. And then I can go off to the... Take me some like that. Oh, it's raining. Ew. I can do the art lecture for 15 points. Wonderful. That's a good use of my money, isn't it? An infinity orb. Oh, I've seen an infinity orb around. Definitely have. So where I see... I've got another 13 there. So where I see things like that, okay. A wild heat conductor. Oh. An electro motion conductor. So what's the difference between a wild heat conductor then? And the heat conductor I've got, which is the mech heat conductor. Crafting recipe is the seeds for the aura. Okay. And this one... Just make it? Oh, it turns motion into heat. So I'd need a lot of spaces for that. That might be a good secondary sort of... Yeah, that's not as... I'd rather make the seeds, honestly. That's not as good. I'm gonna look at all the different things. But it's asking for, like... One of the things it's asking for is a noodle tower, which is all the way over here, and saucy flatbread. Those are like the last 2. Good grief. We're getting there, though. Very much getting there. Okay, so I just needed to make... did I already do it? I'm not sure. But I needed to make some more of this... rock paste. Oh, yeah, we were waiting for clay. That was it. I was doing 100 other things while I was waiting for the clay, but it's probably done by now, or at least some of it. And we can take that to Palmer. But nowadays, when I get my clay, I can put it straight back on again, whereas before it was a bit more tricky. Because I didn't have much. Yep, they're all done. Wonderful. So that's like 10 clay for me. Perfect. And I can take the bands back for processing, reprocessing into magical bands. Oops. Well, that's super good. Like, every merchant, I should be looking to see if they've got any kind of, like... any kind of thing that I can use for a lecture, because that's going to help me so much with extra points. It could be that, like, these sorts of things are the difference between having all the points you need and just really struggling. That, and also having, like, the food stands and the parties as well makes a big difference. Right then, so we're going to make one more rock paste. Now I have the ability to do it. The unity and the motion auras here need to be changed. I can pick up the thread. Unity thread! Woohoo! That'll do for my little quest there. And quests, if you take side quests as well, they usually give you some kind of reward, and sometimes that reward will be skill points as well, which is nice. So I need to bring them to Palmer. So let's go and see where Palmer actually is on the map. So just up from Ingvar's Forge. Okay. Is there anything that I needed to do closer to home? Liana, Palmer, Hungry Hilltop, and then loads of stuff that I can't do over there. Well, actually, I'm going to need to go over there, aren't I, after I've done all of the stuff in... So, how about, as a sensible way of doing things, so we don't have to do as many trips, how about we go up to the Hungry Hilltop and we make the herbal mixture, which of course I'm going to have all the stuff for. Totally going to have all the stuff for and not have to move again. Yeah, I know I've already got it. Hungry Hilltop, going straight over there. I totally won't have to go anywhere else. No. I absolutely have all of the herbal mixture ingredients. This will not go wrong. Okay, so I needed the flask 2, which I have, for the herbal mixture, which requires a little bit of ground salt. Now, I did buy some rock salt from my dealer. So once I've got a bit of ground salt, I think that's all I need. Yeah. I could take a little sleep. I could, and get those emotion points saved in. I love how my little backpack upgrades. It's so cute. Unity and motion aura. Right. Salt is done. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That's a waste of a firefly bowl. Okay, so paint, herbal mixture. There we are. All done. Hungry Hilltop, I have your herbal mixture for you. You're antacid, basically. Done. You're okay. From now on, no more spicy food. Only healthy food. After the question, your health is our priority. Mr. Brunoisa, about our new menu. Right, now you've cured Miss Hilltop. Would you like to be part of our new endeavour? What's the endeavour? While you were out curing the Hungry Hilltop, we prepared a whole new menu of healthy food. None of the dishes were, forgive the expression, half-baked. Works of culinary art only. Awesome. In fact, we're so proud of them, we want to share them with all of Bandle City. Enter Hungry Hilltop Delivery. How are you going to deliver the orders? Chop? Ahem. When I was travelling Bandle City, I saw a gorgeous mechanical bugs dancing to music. Maybe their makers know how to make delivery bugs. They live in Gadgeton. Will do. How can I help? First things first, we need a place for a delivery station. Well, your hilltop is kind of small. That's why I asked you. You seem experienced with impossible problems. I'll see what I can do. Psst, there's no space. It's not like we can make a bigger island. So, let's just grab the recipes and run. I'm sure there's a solution. I'll get some spice while I'm here. Some black sand and some parchment and some ink berries. There's a lot of stuff to gather nowadays. Okay, so I could buy the groove spinners, but I feel like I would like to run a sensation fest to get the groove spinners. I feel like that would be just an easier thing. I'm going to want to unlock all the skills eventually anyway, so sensation fest would be the next thing to do. It's a knitting skill. And I don't actually need it. Interesting. But then I can make aroma oils as well, which I might need later. Yeah, let's just unlock it. So Sensation Fest. Got all of these merchant skills that I could probably unlock at some point and try and... Speedy goods merchant. I can make kites. I think kites are needed for one of the... well, for one of the university lecturers, I think. So... Right, I need to make groove spinners now. How do I make a groove spinner? Probably on here somewhere. So I need bouncy balls. And some clay. That's not too hard. Bouncy balls are made on this dude, but with a motion aura, so we need to go. And I need to make 2. Let's get motion aura on the go, and let's get a couple of bouncy balls made. And then let's spend the rest of our time charging our elastic bands. Okay. That was almost perfect timing. The second one's nearly done. Go and make the groove spinners, and we'll take those over to Lulu. We happen to be right in the exact right place. No. Ah! There's too many things. I need a precision aura for that, so let's move the shared aura thing over. It's shared between these 2 workstations at the moment, just because it needs to be. I don't have enough space to have, like, every single thing with one. Okay. I have to be in a really specific place to be able to see this now. I may have to move the loom. So it's a precision aura I think we needed. Come on, let me use the back. Yay! Nice. 2 groove spinners. And then we can go find Lulu. And was that the last thing over here to do? Yes, it was. Nice job. So Lulu is where, though? I'm thinking Concerto Park. Yeah. So I'll just take the lazy way. Lulu, I have your groove spinners. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to be the best teacher ever. Okay, what's the best starting song? Or should we start with picking a school uniform? Can you help Tristana learn dancing? She's too shy to do it on her own. I'd love to. She's always so cool and collected, but also very conscious of what others think of her. That's part of her nobody gets to see. I'll help her channel that into a dance. Great, I'll tell Tristana. Where did you learn to dance? Dancing is second nature to me. Or wait, is magic second? Which one is third? Nope, I can't pick. It's a tie, but it's somewhere between second and third nature, for sure. Who knows how many other natures I've got? What about you? Oh, I like to dance, but I've never formally studied or anything. If you ever want to learn some new moves, I'd be happy to teach you. Really? I'd love that. Hear that, Pix? Our school is growing by the day. Think Lulu can teach me to dance too? I don't see why not. Bet you've never seen a sock doing the cha-cha before. I have never seen a sock doing the cha-cha before. Indeed. Right, where are we now? Talk to Liana. we are going to Gadgeton. That's where we're going next. We've done all our Inspiration Isle stuff. So I'm getting a bit better at just like doing all the things in a place before I leave as much as possible. It's not always possible. Right then, so we need to talk to Vault. We need tin crafts. I'll pull out the vending machine. Still got a couple of things in it and some seconds to go, but... And I will check for merchant-based artifacts. It looks like you got Blitzcrank's fist. Wonderful. I can also buy oil from you. But that'll be perfect. That'll be a lecture done as well. And 19 more coins as well. Making some good money from that, actually. Right, so we need to talk to Vault. We need tin crafts, spring-powered leg, and a charge workbench. But we've also got to hand in the rock paste, mushrooms, and things to Palmer. So, in fact, let's... Okay, so what was it? Spring-powered leg. And charge workbench 2. Let's see. Spring-powered leg. Charge workbench 2. Right, so we can do charge workbench 2. So I now just need the spring-powered leg. Which we might be able to do if we can... If whatever Heimerdinger's arm... Was it Heimerdinger? Whoever's arm it was. Okay, I've got them. Time to silence those gears. I've got some Fallen Stars and Portal Yarn for that. We've got 5 skill points and 10... yes, we're getting... Still don't know what those are. We've got 5 skills, 10 points, 10 stars, and 70, whatever that is. Could be points towards a badge or something. Oh, yeah. Look, here. Points towards a badge. So I got badge points for doing that. That's what those are. Okay. Lovely. Now we know. It took me long enough, didn't it? Oh, cool. I can make things at Ingvar's Forge. That could have saved me time and money and hassle probably, but oh well. Well, that's perfect because now I've got 7 points. But yeah, I feel like I probably need to... Oh, the other thing. If we go into my badge thing, I'm sure there was a chef thing to do here. There was. Right, okay, let's throw ourselves... Let's throw ourselves a one of those guys. Right, so. Oh, my inventory is a mess. Right, and let's sort my inventory out. And then I think I can just make things, I can just inventory craft for a lot of it. So. All of those gone. I will put the Blitzcrank, fist in the chest with the artifacts and bits and bobs like that. Spice away as well. Then all the knitting stuff. Oh, not that though. Not the portal yarn. All the ropes and stuff. Well, my clockwork monkey could go away as well. Much neater. Very neater. Very, very quick. I know that a flame blossom seed is technically a red thing, but I kind of feel like it maybe should go elsewhere. Like in the green chest. It feels like a green chest thing. Don't know. I'll put away all the food. And the rock salt. And then things like spider chow and stuff goes in the next chest over. And cobwebs. I'll keep the spider traps on me because I might need to trap a spider at some point. I don't know where my other spider trap went though. Black sand and mushrooms need to go somewhere. The flame blossom seed can go in there. But I do need more chests. Right then. For now though, my inventory can just hold the overflow a little bit, but I need to make sure that my inventory isn't basically... I mean, I could even make the inventory bigger actually, probably, with, yeah, a little bit of moss. A tiny bit of yordle moss, and we can upgrade. That's easy. Right, then what? Then some fuzzballs. Which I actually have 3 of as well. Then some of those threads. Do I have 3 of those threads? No, that's where I start to fall down on it. That's fine. I've got some fallen stars to add to the collection. I probably should do something with them. I can do decorating with them, but I haven't really worked out how to do that and how to make it look good and stuff. So I've got my clockwork monkey and my fist. So I'll have to see what of those I can make into something good. That I can make into a lecture. I have the stuff for it. Okay, so I'm going to take my rubber band back. And let's have a look at what kind of food thing I can throw here. So it's going to be curd, apple, swell curd, prism apple, and kalasa. So... that's all done. And then I'm going to need my workbench ready. And then we can make sure that I've got plenty of plates. And cancel it out. This is how we prepare for a food stand, and then food stand go. Okay, what are they gonna want first? They're gonna want apples. Followed by Alassa. Followed by... oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Followed by swirly corn. Oh no, I missed it already because I hesitated for like a second. Oh, that was so annoying. I'm doing a really bad job of this. I don't think I've had such a bad food stand in ages. Once you get into a bad rut with it, it just doesn't get any better. It really doesn't. So I'll get the last 2 done. So that's 5 out of 7. Just about. Event complete, 2 out of 3. Because I didn't manage to... that's annoying. I think I didn't actually manage to get the cog properly. So I'll have to redo that one. Yeah, so it doesn't count. I didn't manage to sell a Kalasa pudding at that at all. However, it was good for some points. Gave me some skill points as well, so I don't mind trying again. Let's go to sleep. And that might give me enough for the spring-powered leg. I don't think it does, though. So I got some stuff at the... Let me see if I've got anything else for the vending machine. I have a firework and I have some Aussie posters. Let's sell those. I'm going to sell things before I make more things. I think that makes more sense to me. And let's see how much I need for my spring-powered leg. I think I might need like 20 points for that. 25? What? So let me just see if how many food points we've got left now. And the way to do that is to check here. So I've got 4 out of 7. I could have another crack at it. 2 or more dishes. Okay, yeah, I could absolutely have another crack at that. So let's make some more paper plates or leaf plates or whatever you want to call them. Let's put on another motion aura. And let's have another crack at it. And let's do prism. Okay. Let's see if we can do a bit better this time. I'm usually pretty decent at these, but sometimes I just have a bad run. So, to start with, swirly corn. Then, Kalasa. Then apple. As long as I've sold 1 of everything, then that's great. And then more Kalasa. Oh no, did the apple one run away? Shoot. I managed to do 2 out of 3 on that one. Well, that's super irritating. So still haven't managed it. Oh my goodness. Maybe if I do 7 orders, wait for 7 orders and then we try again on that. However, I'm getting skill points for it. It's the end of the world. Right, I'm going to go back over. I'm going to remove my backpack and I'm going to go back over to Bandle Central and see if any of the artifacts I have can be turned into points. Because we kind of need to, I think. Otherwise, I'll never get a spring-powered leg. So let's have a look. So I have... I need iron and Blitzcrank's fist, which I definitely have. And then I need the monkey, the goo flask, and sizzle powder. I don't know whether I've got sizzle powder, and I know I can make a goo flask, but I don't know if I've got sizzle powder. But I definitely do have 100% iron and this fist. So I'll take those up. In fact, I want to know, if my backpack is down, do I need to take the things up there? For science. We need to know for science. For science, no, you have to have them in your inventory. Okay. So, things you need in your inventory. Oil for your leg. Yarn. Things for the university lectures. Where did I put it? I had it 2 seconds ago. Phew. I don't know how much iron I needed, so I just took all of it. Seemed like the most sensible option. Right then, so the upcycling lecture. Done. 18 points now. And so I have the... So there's Fiddlestick's Pumpkin. There's Squire's Bloom. And there's also Fortune's Pistol, which can be found from portal fishing. So I could do a bit of portal fishing and see what I can find. Fishing, fishing. Fishing, fishing, fishing. Yeah, well, maybe we'll just do a bit of portal fishing. And see what I can get. I'll take some hooks. I've got 5 hooks. And a portal rod. Somehow I got a paper bag. I don't know where I got that from. And then maybe next time I go over to Gadgeton, there'll be enough time for the orders to replace themselves, and then we can try again. There's a nice portal over here. I don't know whether you just randomly get things with portal fishing, or like whether you need to fish in different locations. First mate's hook. Oh, okay. Alright, I'll use a landlubber's hook and I'll see what we get. Paper boats, okay. Firefly bulbs. That's cool stuff, but none of it's like particularly great. Okay. Sprouting orbs. I guess these are things I don't have to make for myself. Or maybe it's something like every time you get a new fishing spot, you might get an artifact in it or something. And then maybe make a few more hooks, because I know there was a fishing spot up the top there. I don't want to use this. I really hate... Okay, I'm moving the loom because I really hate how this lineup is working. It's driving me mad. Work probably better over there. I don't use the loom very often. The only thing I can really make on it at the moment is cloth. Whereas I use this table all the time. There's another 5 hooks. Let's go and see if we can make something out of that. I swear I saw something up by the... No, it was up by the root market, wasn't it? I think that was another portal fishing spot. I'm just wanting to see, like, where the different spots give me different results, all that sort of thing. Actually, doing the portal fishing did get me some decent... Probably because I haven't done much of it. Anything you've not done much of, it's really worth doing. I'm sure it was along here. Yeah, there we are. Portal fishing spot. Can produce a Bandle City pin. Yeah, so different spots. That spot I'd already had the thing out of it. Bandle City pin. Ah, so the first thing out of each. Right, okay. So now we know. Every time we see a fishing spot anywhere, to try and use it. Anytime we see a merchant that might have a particular artifact, because they can be up to 15 points if you've got the right things to go with them. Every chest. Okay. So the pin, fishing lecture, gluttonous greaves. First mate's hook and a landlubber's hook. Okay. So let's see where the pin is. So I need a backpack button and Yarnville wish essence. So that's definitely one that I'll need to keep for later. But at some point that's going to be really cool to have. The infinity orb, I know where I can find that. I'm pretty sure that it's sold by the guy in the Inspiration Isle tunnels, the tunnel keeper. I'm pretty certain. Either that or Lulu. It's one of them. I'm certain I've seen it. Sure. That one wasn't so good, but we've got another few points. We're getting closer to our 25 points we need. And getting these artifacts means that once I get the tech behind it, it's going to eventually mean that I'll get a good little point boost. So let's put the Bandle City pin away with the other artifacts, the clockwork monkey as well. And then let's... Oh, I made myself 23 hooks. Didn't mean to do that. I'd like to make some stuff for maybe some clay cups or something. Make some stuff for my vending machine. Maybe a crystal good. And then maybe some clay cups as well. Starting to see the point now in getting money. The point in getting money is to get more points. Get more skill points. Okay, well it looks like there's already stuff in the vending machine. That's fine. I need to do something to get me the points for my spring-powered leg. I'm wondering what to do there. Maybe it would just be a case of making some stuff like... Maybe some sprouting orbs and things like that. Things that I don't make very often or very much of. I can make a goo flask. What else was it I needed for the monkey? I've forgotten what the other thing was. Pardon me a second just for checking, but this would be an easy... If I happen to be able to make the thing, it'll be an easy route to getting the points I need for that spring-powered leg. But, monkey. Clockwork monkey. Sizzle powder. Right. Sizzle powder. That sounds like something that I would make on the grinder, doesn't it? Let's go around this side. crystal dust and ground salt. But if I went to a crusher workbench level 2, I might be able to make the sizzle powder. So let's make a couple of gears. I haven't made gears in ages. I don't have enough casting molds. No, I do. To make 2 gears, I do. Right, okay. So we might be able to do this. While I'm busy with that, then let's just put the Unity aura back on. Motion aura back on over there. Was it just gears I needed? Was that all I needed to upgrade this? Yeah. And now I can make sizzle powder if I have motion aura. And glowing ash, which is a collectible with my hands in Gadgeton. Okay. Good to know. We're closer to making sizzle powder then. So is that something I'm going to need like an upgrade for? We've got so much stuff that we need to get here, don't we? My goodness. Electro heat conductor. Can project electric aura. Oh, okay, interesting. Very interesting. Spring powered leg. We're still not quite there, are we? Ugh. I've tried so many different things. Let's go in my greenhouse and see if anything there can be picked up. Oh, hang on. We've got these over here. 20 sprout ball things. Right, that's 4. Yeah, that's enough. That's enough. That's enough. It's enough. It's enough. It's enough. It's enough. It's enough. It's enough. Dream and save. Right. Spring powered leg is done. So we need to get over to tin craft. So I'll need the foundry workbench too. So I need about 40 more points for that to happen. So I might need to run another party or something like that. I don't know, like... Let me have a look at some of the parties and things. I'll grab the money out of the vending machine. Lovely. Roll that up. Let's open a party carpet. Just have a look at some of the rewards. 10 skill points. 10 skill points. So I could just run some basic parties. And every time I... Ooh, a gifted get-together would give 25 skill points. Yeah, let's see if we can run a gifted get-together. Totally got loads of points here. Art students, science students. I need 3 guests. Could have the Bandle Gunners there, or we could have Bjorn. Yeah, let's invite the Gunners. Let's have brain boosting beats, swinging melodies. Yeah, brain boosting beats. And rhythmic light. Yeah, fast rhythm. Okay. And then I just need to get the music upgraded. Okay. Got just the right amount of everything else. So we just need to make more things that have got music. We've got a dance floor. We could put a phonograph in. For 2 more points. And I could put in a... Ooh, what else can I do? Well, a fancy phonograph with steel nuggets, so we can't make that yet. Basic blueprints. Big games table, confetti cannon. Bubble cannon. Sound thumpers. I only need one more. Yeah, one sound thumper will do. I just need to make a blueprint. Because I'm so short. I'm so utterly short on money not money, skill points right now. If I could have a 25 skill point boost, it would really put me ahead. By one thing, I guess. But okay. I could have one more person come as well. Let's have Corky come as well. Let's boost the dance floor. There's loads of people on there, so I can get on there to boost it. Come on, let me boost it. Let me boost it. Okay, we've got string coming through now. No, don't boost. Take the string. Take all the string. Take all the string. Quick, quick. Take so much string. Ah, there's so many people with string. Oh no. Take. I figure the bigger ones have like a better. I'm not sure though. You have to get together 20 out of 20, rewards 25 skill points. Boom. And I must have gotten some skill points for referring the party in general as well. So I've suddenly now got 50 skill points. That was what we needed. Now I'll definitely be able to get a spring leg. Oh no, I already had 25. And then I got 25 more. Ah, right. So that was definitely super helpful. Where's this spring powered leg gone? Oh no, we already got the spring powered leg. So, yay. No, we had 1 point, didn't we? We got 49 points for that somehow. I don't know how any of this works. I'm just happy that we got lots and lots of stuff. So I can repair Coggle next time. We also need tin crafts. Can I get towards tin crafts? Yeah, I can. I can get it. Nice. So I've now got everything that I need to do all of my quests. Yay! So we found lots of cool ways to make skill points. You can fish for artifacts. Every time you see a new fishing spot, you should fish it and see if you can get the artifact out of it, and then eventually you'll be able to get things to add to the collection of the lectures. It's not important to necessarily get all of them, but you know. So let me just see if can I run that one again? I just want to know if it's possible. Yeah, I can. So like I can just run that as many times as I want to get 25 skill point reward. As long as I've got enough points to invite the people. So just spamming parties if you're short on your skills. You don't need to wait for them to ask you to do a party. Just do it. I think that though, my friends, is going to be the end of the episode. I'm really happy because I can now do everything I need. The skill tree is getting way more filled in now. So we're going to have a few parties and things to do. Probably Prodigy Party. Wow. Unlocking more parties is going to be good because that will mean that I can get more rewards for doing the parties, I guess, which would be really cool. Explosive charges, that will be the glowing ash. So once I've got that, I'll be able to make sizzle powder. So 5 more points and I can make sizzle powder, and then I can get points from the Bandle University lecture for the Clockwork Monkey one. Wonderful. So yeah, awesome. We're making some amazing progress. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, then please do leave me a like below. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe. I'll let you know when the videos are out. I hope to see you next time. In the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.